Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you the difference between a smoky eye done right and a smoky eye done wrong. So stay tuned, there's going to be lots of tips and I'm going to show you a lot of things that you may be doing wrong. Okay, so before we jump into the tutorial, please make sure to like this video and also subscribe so you can see new videos we put out every week. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to be doing a good eye and a bad eye. So hopefully you can remember, keep me straight, good eye, bad eye. All right, and I'm going to be just showing a few techniques that are often mistakes that people make while doing eye makeup and how to correct those and the right way to do them. Okay, so I'm going to start off on my good eye with just a very neutral color and just put this all over my eyelid. I'm going for a very like soft brown, kind of a camel color. And you can see that just barely shows up, but it lays the foundation. So that's how you do it right. What you could do if you were a little confused, maybe a little mistaken, just not sure how to do it, is start a little too dark. So this naked color is the color I used on my good eye, and then I used buck on my kind of mistake eye. Okay, so let's talk about makeup under your eye. I like to build a couple of different colors under your eye, and on this good eye I'll just start with that lightest color, kind of bring it in just around that corner. And that color once again is buck, or excuse me, naked. On the other eye, I'm going to be using buck and not really paying a ton of attention to where I'm putting it. I feel like people often just throw some makeup under there and hope it frames their eye. Okay, so moving along. Just continuing to get a little bit darker with the colors. So for my good eye in the corner, I'll move to a color called Smog and just put that in the outer corner. And then blend it a little bit inward, but also outwards and upwards. And I'll do that a couple of times. Really trying not to come below that little invisible line from the end of my eyelashes to my eyebrow, just to kind of keep it clean and straight. Wow, hopefully y'all can't see my eyebrows. I really need to pluck them. Don't pay attention to my eyebrows now, please. Okay, so I layered that on there just a little bit, and then I'm gonna move along to my other eye. I'm gonna be using the color Dark Horse, and I'm gonna bring it in just a little bit too far. Sometimes people don't know quite where to stop. So I'll show you what that looks like. And then instead of angling it up over here, I'm just gonna kind of bring it down. And I will blend that in a little bit. Okay, continuing on to my darkest color for the corner. I'm going to use a mixture of Hustle and Dark Horse for my good eye. And I'm being really careful this time about where I'm putting it, and just really wanting it in the very outer corner of my eye, bringing it into the crease just a tiny bit, and then being sure to blend it out fully. Okay, and then I'll also be bringing that darkest color under my eye, attaching it to the eyeshadow I've already done on the top so that it stays really fluid and connected. All right, going to the other side with maybe a little black and putting it in the corner and under my eye. And you can see this one's winged, but it's not winged up towards my eyebrow. It's just out. So something that is so important and can't be emphasized enough, in my opinion, is blending. So you can see, especially with the dark colors, I'm really trying to blend it on that good eye versus on the bad eye. I didn't do it as much, even though I did do it some, and you can really tell. So I'm going to move on to the inner eye and show you a couple of different ways that you can do that. One, not so good, and another, great. So I'm going to use a brush and put some white on the inner edge of my eye on my bad eye, and I'll show you what that looks like. Voila! Then for my good eye, I'm going to be getting my forefinger and putting a little bit of like a shimmery sparkle on there. For some reason, I love putting sparkly eyeshadow on with my forefinger. It works so much better than brushes, I found. Let me know if you guys have an amazing brush you'd like for me to try. So then I'll just sweep that one across. And then I like to bring a little bit of the sparkle down under my eye, just because it's glowy and makes me feel like I'm going to like a music festival or something. And you know, who knows the next time we're gonna be able to do anything fun like that, so gotta live it up at home. Okay, and then I'll just blend it in a little bit, and there you go. Okay, so moving on to eyeliner. I'm gonna be doing two different wings, or like types of wings, I should say. One, I'm gonna be really sure to angle it and bring it up and have it just, you know, uplift everything on my eye and make me feel like a queen. And the other one, it's gonna be one of those like, you're trying, and you just kind of fall a little short. It's not gonna be perfect, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so as you can see, I brought my wing out, and instead of angling it up a little bit more towards my eyebrow, I just brought it straight out, and it's kind of funny. It really looks bad, guys. It is just a little triangle hanging on at the corner there. So yeah, please don't do it like that. Make sure to angle it up, and I'll show you what I do on the other side and how to do it right. So for the other eye, I start in the middle and bring it out towards the edge of my eye, and then I slowly kind of inch it in, getting thinner and thinner, and then I come and blend it into my waterline in the very innermost corner. Okay, so as for the actual wing, I start on the outside. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about bringing eyeliner under your eye and how to do that correctly, and how to, well, not do it so correctly. So, with my good eye, I'm just starting at the very corner and bringing a little bit of eyeliner down from where I already have it in the wing, and going on my waterline and right under my waterline, and just blending it down a tiny bit, just so it gives it a little bit more pop and ties it all together. Okay, so how not to do it. Bring it underneath a little too thick. Wow, I was a dancer for a really long time, and this has given me flashbacks to how we used to have to do our wings. They were very different from this. Let me just say that. Okay, so moving on to mascara. It's pretty self-explanatory. You want to just not throw it on there, because you can easily be careless and touch your eyelid above. Now I won't do that just because, yikes, but just be careful. And then also I'll show you, you don't want to point your eyelashes in, because that closes your eye off. It makes it look a lot smaller. I love the faces I make when I put mascara on. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, this is really fun to make. I don't often try to make my makeup look bad. It's kind of fun. Okay, for the other one, making sure to really work the product into the lashes and angle them outwards. Especially the outer ones, you want to be sure to fan outwards. The other ones you can kind of fan, whatever makes them look the longest. Voila! So last but not least, you want to be sure to set your eye. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay De-Slick, I think is what it's called. So it's just the setting spray. There you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please make sure to comment below and tell us what you think, and also follow us on social media.